Now in the last video we concentrated on building our master page up, and what we did was we added a banner in, we added a navigation bar, and we also added a background with this transparency on. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change now to my home page by double clicking on it, and you'll see now the eye has followed me. Now I know I'm on my home page because obviously the eye is telling me where I am. Now the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to look at adding some text into our website. Now you'll see on the left hand side there's two tools. There's one which is an artistic text tool and the other which is a text frame tool. Now if I use the artistic text tool for now, this is used for making headings. So I could do a welcome, which is a standard obviously hello kind of thing, and what I can do with this is I can move it around and I can shape it by double clicking on it, changing the font style. I can change the size of it, making it bigger or smaller. I can also then change the colour by clicking on the colour tool at the top and then obviously choosing a new colour that goes well with my design. Now once you're happy with that, you may want to do a welcome message. Now the way you would do that is use the text frame tool, and then you can draw a big box, and then this will allow you to type here. Now because you are drawing it and using a text frame, it'll then paragraph and space things accordingly as you go down. If you wanted to add an image in of the internet, you can quite easily. If you find an image of a cruise ship or something that you'd like, what you can then do is once you've got it, so for example if I click on this one here, I can then right click, go to copy image, and then over in Serif I can do edit and then paste. Now it's going to say this is too large for the frame. The reason being is I've accidentally still selected my text tool, so I'm just going to cancel that for a moment, and then it'll allow me to just to draw the image on. Now if you were going to make images into a gallery, which I'll show you how to do later, you wouldn't actually do the copy and paste, you'd save the images into a folder. But because I've copied and pasted it now, it'll live inside the website, and I can also modify this by rotating it. I can resize it by clicking on the anchor points and just dragging, and I can even crop it by clicking on the crop tool, which is on the left hand side, and then dragging the anchor points in to make it into a tighter fit. You can also move the image around so it'll fit then the space that you'd like. Now once you're happy with that, your website will need to be saved, and the way you do that is you click the save button at the top, and then this will ask you where would you like to save your website to. Make sure you save it into your appropriate documents folder.